Hey guys, my name is Bernard. Welcome back to the Movie Geek channel. It's been quite a while. In this video, I'm going to show you everything what I got for the month of December and January. So, Christmas haul, a little bit of my birthday haul, and what I picked up on Blu-ray for the month of January and December. And combined into one big Blu-ray haul. It's a massive haul. There's a bunch of Blu-rays that I want to show you guys that I'm very happy to own in my collection. And before we go to my haul, is I got the two lighting kit, the soft boxes. Love them. They're amazing. It was a gift from my dad and Christmas gift actually, and I love it. I hope this looks better than my other videos, but yeah, I love it. Let's get to the Blu-ray, shall we? The first stack of Blu-rays is Disney. I categorize by Disney slipcovers, non-slipcovers, and DVDs and Blu-ray television shows. It's a mix of everything, basically what I love. So Disney. The first one, let's talk about the Walt Disney Animation Studios film line. The first one is The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. I love Winnie the Pooh. It's one of the most iconic characters. I adore the show as a kid. Reruns, obviously. Yeah, I find it happy to own this. Yes, I know it's on Disney Plus, but I really want to own it in physical form because, you know, you never know, Disney Plus might crash one day. But yeah. This is one of the films I've never seen, so yeah, I'm really excited, and you can tell it's still sealed. Mulan. Got this to coincide the remake, the live action remake that is coming out this March. Really excited for the remake, to be honest. It looks good. I'm not sure about the whole result, how this movie gonna end up being great or not, but we'll see. And this is one of the Disney movies I haven't seen quite a while. Last time I saw this movie was on Netflix. Entirety, and I don't remember much, but I cannot wait to rewatch this before the live action remake comes out in theaters really soon. Disney Pixar Ratatouille. I finally completed my Disney Pixar collection, up to date all the way to Toy Story 4 on Blu-ray. Ratatouille. What can I say about this movie? And I haven't seen this movie for a long time. Last time I saw this movie was on theaters, and that was 2007 or 6. Somewhere around there. It's been a while. Yeah, I remember this movie being good, and I see this movie like every time on TV, on ABC Family or Freeform. God, I hate that name change. Yeah. Directed by Brad Bird. You know it's gonna be good, and I cannot wait to rewatch this. Now we go to this Disney live action stuff. I got this. Okay, I got this for $1 on Amazon. It said use. Now it said use. The movie question is Prom, even though I've never been to prom. Anyways, Prom. It is a Disney live action movie. I don't know. It could be a good time. But what I say is said use. The main reason is, not only came this wonderful, beautifully slipcover, very metallic. It was brand new, factory sealed, never been opened, for $1 used. I got lucky. Nevertheless, I don't know what I'm going to make up about this movie. It could be bad or good. You never know. Could be my guilty pleasure. I don't know. Prom. I hope it's good. But I paid for $1 on Amazon, so I'm good. Solo, a Star Wars story. Finally own this on Blu-ray. I have been wanting to own this on Blu-ray to my Star Wars collection for a long time since it released day one. But I did not have that kind of money to get it because it's expensive. 1, it was Disney. 2, it's Star Wars. So yeah, this is just the bare bones edition of Solo: A Star Wars Story, the re-release version. Which I love that cover, and it's a really good movie, and it's a fun time. It's just one of those pleasant surprises. The trailers have never been interesting to me. I'm always questioning why do you need to make this movie, and I had a fun time, and I will be down if they ever make a sequel. Probably not, but hopefully. But yeah, Solo, a Star Wars story. I had a fun time. This is not considered Disney or made by Disney. This is released by 20th Century Fox. But since Disney now owns 20th Century Fox, they kind of rebranded the way it looks so that it's ready or not on Blu-ray. Yeah, with this multi-screen edition. I haven't seen this movie. It's still sealed. So I have nothing to say about this movie, but what I heard about the critics and people are saying this movie is wonderful. Not wonderful, but they love this movie. I wouldn't say wonderful because some gore, action, violence going on in this movie. So what I heard this movie is about a hide and seek movie gone rogue. So, really curious about that premise and just Pokemon, the power of us. I am still a Pokemon fan to this day, no matter what. I still play Pokemon Go. Have no idea what this movie's about. All I know is a sequel to I Choose You movie. This came out a few years ago, but this finally came out on Blu-ray, and it had Lugia on the back. So the next one I finally picked up. This is one of those animation movies I've always wanted to own on Blu-ray for the longest time, and I finally did. That is Cloud with a Chance of Meatballs and Cloud with a Chance of Meatballs 2. Love both of these movies. Just a fun time. Just one of those movies you want to escape from reality. Just turn your brain off. Just enjoy this. A good time. And the first one is obviously better than the second one, but I did enjoy the second one. So I equally love both. The Indian in the Cupboard. Blind Buy, haven't seen it, and I'm really excited to see this movie because I've always wanted to see this movie. And it's directed by Frank Oz, which I did not know until now. It looks like it's going to be a fun time for me to watch. I enjoy this type of movie, the Never Ending Story or Labyrinth or The Dark Crystal. This kind of movies from the 80s, early 90s. Kind of love that stuff. Free Willy. Finally own this on Blu-ray. I haven't seen this movie for a long time since it was originally on Netflix for one time. I don't know if it's still on Netflix, but Free Willy finally own this on Blu-ray. It was cheap on Amazon, and I had picked it up. And I can't wait to watch this. I'm really curious about what the transfer is going to look like, and I cannot wait to watch Free Willy in its entirety because I don't remember much about this movie, especially the ending. I don't remember the ending. But I do remember it's about a relationship with a boy and a whale. And that's all I know. That's all I remember. But yeah, Free Willy. Blockers. This is a movie I ordered on Black Friday because my Best Buy doesn't have this movie. I have to order online and it came late on December. So it's part of the December. So Blockers, had a good time in theaters. Love this movie. It's a guilty pleasure of mine, and John Cena is funny. I gotta admit, he's funny. And I cannot wait for him to see on Fast and Furious. Now he's part of the Fast and Furious franchise. Good for John Cena. I had fun time. And once again, this is another kind of movie that takes place in homecoming or prom. I believe it's prom. Even though I've never been to prom. I never went to prom. I just don't give a crap about prom. That's Blockers. Sathura. Finally own this on Blu-ray. It was used for $5.99, so it's a good deal. This is a movie I've seen it as a kid. Watching it, and I remember owning the board game. It looks great on Blu-ray. I had a good time watching this movie, and I did not know this movie was directed by Jon Favreau. When I saw it from the bottom, from the director of Iron Man, I'm like, what? I didn't know it was directed by Jon Favreau. That's pretty cool. I love Jon Favreau. I did like the Lion King remake. I don't care. Yeah, I had a good time. It's sci-fi. I love sci-fi. Fun time. This movie, it's been a while I've seen. Last time I saw this movie was in 9th grade in high school in my English class, and we had to read the book. It's an amazing book, by the way. That is To Kill a Mockingbird. Oh, what a movie. I remember seeing this movie for the first time. I was glued to the screen when I saw this movie in the classroom, and reading the book and watching this movie and just talking about it in class, what the difference from the book to film. And it's just a great story, and it's just great performance by Gregory Peck, and it's just a great movie, and it's just and I can't believe it took me long to get this on Blu-ray, and I finally did, and I forgot for $5 at Big Lots. I had to jump in and just this movie needs to be on my collection, and just I'm happy to own this on Blu-ray. Lastly, from the non-slipcover, that's The Right Stuff. Blind bought this from the Christmas gift from my dad. Just the synopsis sounds great. It's a 3 hours long movie, which I had to find time to watch this movie, and just the synopsis, the era that takes place, just got me into this almost kind of like Apollo 13 vibe from the era that took place in, and just cannot wait to watch this. It's still sealed. I gotta find time to watch this. Now we can go to the slipcover stuff, the mostly newer releases, titles. The first one is a very disappointing movie, but I did enjoy for what it was, and that is It Chapter 2. The main reason I picked up the 4K because I love this cover. I prefer this cover over the regular Blu-ray cover in my opinion. It's very creepy. It fits the story what it is, and I didn't mind this movie at all. I really enjoyed it, and people say it's long. Yes, there's some scenes here and there that drags on, but I did enjoy it for what it is, how bonkers sometimes it is, how crazy it is, and I just love seeing Pennywise in this movie. The cast is wonderful, the chemistry was perfect. James McAvoy, Jessica Chastain, Bill Hader. It's a good movie. I enjoyed it for what it is, and I am happy to own this to complete the storyline or the big story arc that's It franchise. And there's a documentary in this that's called The Summers of It, which I'm really, really excited to watch. I did enjoy it, and I love this cover. I still do. Fighting with my family, I just bought this. I blind bought this a couple weeks ago. It was $15 at Target, and the main reason I picked it up is for Florence Pugh, and that is it. And The Rock, obviously. Anything to do with The Rock, I'll see it. Never seen it. All I can say is I heard nothing but great things about this movie, and that's all I can say. The next two are A24 titles. This is The Lighthouse, which I just saw tonight. A couple hours ago, I just saw this movie. I just finished watching this movie, and I'm still thinking about this movie, the way this movie ends, the way it performed beautifully by Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe, and the cinematography is perfect. And the way I watched this movie took me back watching a silent film. This looks and feels like a silent film, and it's just chilling, and it's just great performance by Willem Dafoe, especially Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson. Both of them were phenomenal. Just the character thing, just the story involves just two characters in one location, and just the anxiety kicked in, and it's just great. And this is one of the movies I missed out in theaters. I'm mad that I missed out in theaters, and I just love this movie. It started by Robert Eggers, who did The Witch, which I adore that movie too, and it's equally better. I mean, I don't know which is better, The Witch or The Lighthouse. I love both, and just phenomenal movie, phenomenal. And I'm kind of disappointed that this was not nominated for Best Picture or Best Original Screenplay or Best Actors in the lead role or supporting role for Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe. The next A24 title is The Farewell, which I have not yet seen, but I heard nothing but great things, including the performance by Awkwafina. Yeah, I bought this, but I trust A24. Joker. I only saw this movie once in theaters and loved this movie. I have not rewatched this movie. It's still sealed, in fact. This is the movie that came out the same day as The Lighthouse, and I bought them both because why not? They're both, I mean, come on. Joker is a movie that you need to be in the mood to watch in this movie, because there's some scenes that's very hard to watch, but it's a very great character study nonetheless, and a very well written, and very well directed, and very well performed by Joaquin Phoenix, and just a very well deserving for Best Picture and Best adapted screenplay, I believe, and Best Actor in the lead role for Joaquin Phoenix. I mean, what else can I say that everybody has already been said? But Joker. Another movie, just like The Lighthouse, I just watched a couple hours. I was doing a double bill with The Lighthouse and Parasite, which just came out on Blu-ray just a couple of days ago, and I just bought this Blu-ray today on a Saturday evening. Oh my god, I love this movie. Wow, what a phenomenal movie. And just, I kind of want Parasite to win Best Picture, but it's gonna go 1917. That's the lock for it. But Parasite, wow, what a movie, especially the last 30 minutes of this movie. Whew. Yeah, I'm glad I bought this Blu-ray and just watch it for the first time and knowing nothing going in and just hearing many amazing things about this movie, and just, I love it. Wow. Of course I have to pick it up because one is directed by Quentin Tarantino. Two is starring Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio. That is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Mixed things about it. People love this movie. People do not like this movie. A group of friends kind of mixed things. People like it. People not. I'm one of those few people who love this movie. I love it, especially the ending. I had a great time. I'm glad I saw this in theaters. And it's just a great performance by Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt. Had a good time. It's very well directed. Yeah, I had a good time. Lastly, from the slipcovers before we go to the TV shows that I got for the month of December and January. That is the Peanut Butter Falcon. Also by the same day I got The Lighthouse and Joker on Blu-ray, and I heard nothing but great things. So I have nothing to say about this movie because I haven't seen it. So the Peanut Butter Falcon. So the movies are done. Now we can go to the TV shows. I'm currently watching season 3 of this particular show that I'm about to show you. That is Smallville 5, 6, and 7, of course, on DVD. And I did order season 8, 9, 10. Ordered, paid, and about to ship. Really soon. Yeah, I'm currently watching season 6. I'm loving this show. I prefer this show over The Flash, Arrow, Supergirl, especially Supergirl. I hated Supergirl over those shows because Smallville is superior in my opinion. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air season 4 and The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air season 5. I do own season 6. That means I completed the show. And I'm currently on season 3. I'm almost there, but I'm taking a break of it because I'm currently watching Smallville. And it's just a great sitcom, and Will Ferrell is just likable and just a fun show. And we have a couple of animated shows, complete series form. That is Danny Phantom, the show I grew up with back in the day. It was on Origin Air and Nickelodeon, and it was pretty cool of Shout Factory to release this as a complete series on DVD. And it's just, man, I cannot wait to relive my childhood memories. Just watch this again. It's been a while. I don't remember some episodes. I mean, it's been a while. This is a show I only seen some random episodes on Nickelodeon. I have not seen it as an entirety of the show, and I heard people it's their favorite show, their favorite animated show from Nickelodeon era. Personally, my favorite show from Nickelodeon is Drake and Josh and Nick, the Classified Survival School Guide, and I just love that show. And I'm still waiting for them to release a complete series, but it's not gonna happen. Although I'm talking about Rocko Modern Life on DVD. I'm not to say it because I have not seen the show. Park and Rec, the complete series, another Christmas gift from my dad. One of my favorite sitcoms next to The Office. It's no Office, obviously, but Park and Rec is as good as The Office, in my opinion, and it's just a great show. And the main reason I got this just to prepare because Netflix is gonna get rid of this show. Also, The Office, which I do own, is right there on the shelf as a complete series. Just a great sitcom. One of my favorite characters in the show is Ron Swanson, obviously. This is a great box set. It's just happy. I'm happy to own this on physical form. The show just wrapped, and its final conclusion of one of the most controversial shows. A lot of people love it, people hated it. It's just all over the place. It's just a very toxic show. And very talked about show. It's the final season of the Game of Thrones season 8 on Blu-ray. I just had to have it just to complete the series, and it's the final season, and I want to see all the bonus features. And now, the first 3 episodes were great until the last 3 episodes where it kind of mixed things up about this show, especially the finale, which especially my brother who hates the finale. I did enjoy the finale. I like the way it ends. I like the way it wraps. It's a good season. Not the best season of all time, but I'm just glad it's over and I don't have to buy this season because they're very expensive. I have to wait until Christmas sale. The next 2 is nobody doesn't care about. It's just Doctor Who releases. That is Doctor Who, John Pertwee, the complete season 4, and Colin Baker's the complete season 2 on Blu-ray. I've been collecting them since day 1 of their very first Blu-ray release, and just they've been sporadically releasing every couple of months, and just I'm happy to own it on Blu-ray, high def. They're not high def, they're standard def, but in Blu-ray. But it looked great on Blu-ray, and just I'm in the middle of watching John Pertwee, but I cannot wait because this is all new content for me, and I love Doctor Who, so what up? The last 2 are the TV show boxes on Blu-ray. The first one is released by Mill Creek, and I'm really curious how it looks on Blu-ray. That is the 70s show. I love this show. Lastly but not least, from this massive haul that I got for the month of December and January. I got this with an Amazon gift card, and knowing that Netflix was going to get rid of the show from Netflix like a couple of days. I believe they got released. I believe they got rid of the show in the 1st of January, and a lot of French fans have been crying about that Netflix no longer had this particular show. That is, of course, I'm talking one of the most streamed shows on Netflix that they no longer has, that is Friends on Blu-ray. If you're crying and moaning about Friends is no longer on Netflix, get it on Blu-ray or DVD as a complete series, and you'll be fine, and you're set for life. And I'm just happy to own it on physical form because I watched the show for the first time ever last year, knowing that people love the show, and I do not understand why you love the show, but now I understand why. Everybody loves the show, and I love the show, and just great characters. It's very well written. It's just very, very funny. It's just hilarious, and just Friends is just amazing show, and just I'm happy to own this on Blu-ray in a big box set. Just so happy it's mine, and just I'll be having this forever. I don't have to worry about their HBO Max streaming service because I'm now getting that. To be honest, the only streaming service I need is Netflix and Disney Plus, and I'm good. And yeah, Friends, love the show. Whew! That's everything what I got for the month of December and January for my massive Blu-ray haul and DVD. Some DVDs here and there. See ya.